The Angels, the Brewers, the Nationals, the White Sox, and the Rangers are all on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 stacks for today. It is Monday, June 26th. We're talking DraftKings. It's going to be a good one. Let's get into it. First up at number 5, we're going to the Braves. 13% chance to be the top stack, just 1% at top value. They're not in Cincinnati any longer. They are at home against the Minnesota Twins and Sonny Gray. Gray's good, 3.8 projected FIP, 4.8 run implied total for Atlanta. That's pretty tame from what we've seen recently. However, it's still the Atlanta Braves. They're still one of the best offenses, if not the best offenses in the game, and that's enough to get them here to number 5. Ronald Acuna, no surprise, the most optimal player from Atlanta. 11% of the time he's in the optimal lineup. You get to 8% on Albies and Riley. If you want to get Olsen or Sean Murphy, it's a pretty nice way to round out a 5-man stack. Just play Atlanta. I know it's a tough spot against Sonny Gray, but there's a lot of upside here. Next up at number 4, we are going to the Cincinnati Reds. They're on the road, taking on the Orioles and Cole Irvin. Irvin is a slightly below average starting pitcher. 4.6 run implied total for the Reds. That's pretty good in this spot considering the park. 11% chance at top stack, 2% at top value. The reason the Reds are so interesting, their expected lineup, 1, is going to have 7 righties against the lefty Irvin. 2, they have 5 MPEs in the first 7 positions. First and third on Newman, second and short on McLean, third and short on De La Cruz, first and outfield on Steer, third and outfield on Senzel. This is the easiest team to roster because the flexibility is massive. And at number 3, we're going to the New York Mets. First time we're getting a really nice combination of stack and value. 13% top stack, 8% top value, taking on the Brewers and Colin Ray, who's a league average guy. 4.8 run implied total for the Mets. They are playing at home, and it's just balance from top to bottom. Look at the optimal rates on the screen. 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 6, 7, 8, 7. There's very little flexibility there in terms of like, oh, well, that guy's really obvious that you want to get to. You can really do whatever you want 1 through 9 with the Mets. The only problem with New York is their positional flexibility. That's the only thing slowing you down here. Not an MPE anywhere to be found. I like the lineup balance, but I'd like a little bit more flexibility in the positions. Big time step up in tier here. Number 2, Seattle Mariners taking on Trevor Williams and the Nats. Williams, not all that great. 4.7 run implied total here for the Mariners. They are at home. 16% chance at top stack, 14% at top value. You get someone like JP Crawford, a $3,100 shortstop in the leadoff spot, looking like a great option. I don't have to explain Julio Rodriguez. Jared Kelenic, a $4,500 outfielder. Teoscar Hernandez, a $3,700 outfielder, both double digits in optimal rate. There's a lot of upside here for Seattle. But outside of Julio Rodriguez, the most expensive guy in this projected lineup is $4,500 Jared Kelenic. That makes them pretty easy to get to, especially on this slate size. This is a really nice combination of upside and price. Before we get to that number 1 contender, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, and follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. But the other biggie, just sign up at Stokastic. Use the promo code SCORE or click the link in the description. 50% off your first week. I know you're looking for baseball. That's what you can get here. Click the MLB package, projections, ownership, top stacks, top pitchers, top batters. What more could you possibly want? Come check us out. The number 1 team for today is going to be the Baltimore Orioles. It is not really close because these guys are cheap. 14% chance at top stack, 23% at top value. You're going to get 8 righties potentially against the lefty Brandon Williamson, who is not very good. 5 run implied total for Baltimore. Hayes, Rutschman, Santander, Ramon Urias, all in double digits of optimal rates. First, third MPE on Urias. Joey Ortiz, I almost said Jose Ortiz. Joey Ortiz, second shortstop, $2,500 MPE. Even in the 9-hole, that stands out to me. Not the most loaded Orioles lineup that you could ever get to, but it works for today because of the matchup, and that's why we're going to Baltimore. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my MLB DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, June 26th. FanDuel version around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck, everybody. Win some money. Back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.